Aren't you home? Did I miss your morning kisses again? Boo! I wish you could come back home and give me kisses right now, babe. But I assume you've left for work already, right?
Hey, morning you. Yeah, I just left like 30 minutes ago. I must have just missed you.
You missed me?
Yeah, I miss you now and I just missed you when I left the house.
I miss you too.
So, how was the reunion drinking party last night? That was like the 5th time that you didn't come back home, by the way. I'm just saying.
Oh, the reunion was super fun, actually. It was great catching up with people who I hadn't seen in years. Some of them since high school. They did a great job organizing it, actually. A lot more people went than I expected.
Nice. Did you get my messages, by the way? I sent you a few texts while you were out. I was just checking in on you to see if you were okay and to see what time you were coming home, etc. But you never replied. I figured that you were having too much fun, though.
Oh, right. I think you did. Wait, I need to scroll up in this chat room and check the messages again.
No, it's okay. It wasn't anything important, so don't bother scrolling up.
OMG, wait! I just did! I just realized all of your messages! I think I read them while I was drunk or something and totally forgot about them. Sorry, honey. Please don't be mad at me.
It's alright, I just knew that that was the case.
We started off at this Italian restaurant, which was cool. They do this really great Chicago pizza.
Nice, I love those.
Yeah, it was so good. And we had that with some wine there. Then we decided to hit a random bar after that and drank even more there. Then we hit a club.
A club? You went clubbing last night?
Yeah.
Weren't you, like, underdressed? I mean, weren't you wearing a pair of jeans and a cardigan or something? I could swear that that's what I saw you wear before I left the house yesterday.
Yeah, I did. But I went shopping with a few of the girls and we all got some outfits, actually.
Oh, right. Wow. I mean, I'm still surprised that you guys actually went clubbing. I haven't done that in years.
Yeah, I should have told you, sweetie. Sorry about that. I just totally, got wasted.
Yeah. So, then what happened? How was it at the club?
Yeah, the club was all right. The music was cool, it had a good vibe and everything.
Okay, sounds good, I guess.
Then, since I was totally out of it, and actually all of us were, I think we decided to crash at one of the guys' apartment near the club. So, we just crashed at his place.
You slept over at a guy's place?
Yeah, we all did. Like 7 or 8 of us, I think.
You think? Just exactly how many of you were there? And how many girls were there?
Oh, come on. It was no big deal, Steve.
Sure, but how many?
Like, maybe 4 girls, including me.
And then how many guys?
I think like 6 of them.
Wow, okay. Where does this guy live? Does he live in some kind of mansion or what? How did he manage to fit all of you in there?
He is pretty rich and he has a nice place to himself. He used to live with his GF, but she moved out or something.
Ah, okay. So that explains the big space. You guys obviously slept in separate rooms, right? I mean, surely that goes without saying, yeah? Audrey?
Yes! Yeah, we all slept separately. He had like 2 spare rooms. I slept in one of them with the girls, and I think the guy slept on the couch in the living room or something. Don't worry, babe.
Man, Audrey, I gotta tell you, I don't like it when you do this to me. I don't like it when you don't come home like that. I mean, fair enough, you can go out and do whatever you want. Have fun and whatever, it's your life. But I'm your husband. So you should at least let me know. Read my messages and text me back. That's the least that you can do too. You know?
Sorry, babe. I thought you might get mad if I told you I was still out and everything.
What? Why would I get mad? I just want to know if you're safe and all of that. I need to make sure you're okay, you know? You're my wife. It's my job to make sure that I know that you're safe.
Sure, I promise it won't happen again. Will you forgive me? Pretty please?
Well, of course I'm gonna forgive you. How can I not? It's you, man.
And that's why I love you. You're the most understanding, forgiving, loving guy I've ever met in my entire life. And I love being married to you.
Okay. The next time you do this, I swear I'm gonna get so mad though. Okay?
Okay. I promise that was the last time. Lesson learned.
Good. Okay, well, I'm about to start work, so I'll see you back at home tonight, okay? You will be back home tonight, right?
Yes, of course. Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, Audrey. Were you okay this morning when you got home? Did Steve get mad at you for not texting or calling him back last night? Oh, no. He was fine with it. He loves me. I told him that I'd never do it again and apologized with my cuteness, and he said it was all okay. Oh, he's such a pushover, but I love him for that. Oh, okay. Well, that was nice of him. Yeah, thank God. He's so nice about everything. You really got a good guy, Audrey. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't really mad at me for going clubbing with you guys. But when I told him how we all slept at Toby's place with the other guys there, he got super jealous and started asking questions. Don't you think that's so cute? Like, what kind of questions? You know, like how many girls and guys were there? Did we sleep together or separately, etc. Oh, okay. And I take it you lied and told him that you slept in separate rooms? Of course. I could never tell him that we all slept in one tiny room. He gets so mad and might not let me out of the house anymore. Well, it's Steve. He probably won't do that. Yeah, maybe I should have told him that. I love it when he gets mad jealous over me. He's so adorable. Wait, were you ignoring his text on purpose then last night? Were you trying to test him or something and make him mad? Well, maybe. I mean, you've got to admit that guys can be the cutest when they act so jealous, don't you think? I mean, I can see what you mean, but I wouldn't intentionally go out of my way to make them jealous, you know? Well, you should try it. It'll make you feel more loved and cared for. I'm sure there are other ways for a guy to show that they love you and care for you. But this is the way I like it, okay? I know you do. I've seen you do it hundreds of times to your exes, remember? Yes, you know me so well. Yeah. I remember you pretending to get phone calls from guys and talking to them in front of Max. He thought you were like the most wanted girl ever and got super jealous. And that one time when you were going out with David and you held Mark's hand in front of him? Oh, yeah. OMG, David got so mad and jealous. In public, too. That was a bit scary because the argument got a bit out of hand. Yeah, that was a crazy fight. I can't believe I still remember that like it was yesterday. The other times have been exciting and a tad thrilling, though. You weirdo. But you still love me, right? Do I have a choice? Nope. You're my best friend and best friends are forever. We sound like a pair of teenagers. I'd say we're just young at heart. Well, you're lucky that you married someone as nice as Steve. But honestly, Audrey, and I'm saying this for your sake, if I were you, I'd cut back on trying to make him jealous and try to have a more mature relationship with him. You never know. He might just turn a switch one day and flip out on you like a volcano. Ooh, I'd love to see him get that mad at me. Oh, dear. I do think that he's too comfortable and content with our relationship at the moment, though. We can't be complacent, you know? Well, marriage is supposed to bring out stability, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Yes, but I just want a bit more excitement, you know? We need to spice things up a bit. Okay. And what exactly are you implying? What are you planning on doing? I sense that you're about to say something and I might not like what I hear. Well, he used to get jealous of me all the time. And now, not so much, right? Maybe he's just so used to it that he's sort of numb to it, you know? No, he can't get used to that. I want to see him rage over me and tell him how much I mean to him. He has to get jealous of me like he used to. OMG, I have to make him jealous again. Okay, easy there, Audrey. I wouldn't push your luck if I were you. Come on, you have a great husband. Just leave it at that. Focus on other things. Can't you find a hobby that you guys can enjoy together? A hobby? Yeah, instead of trying to make him jealous like this. Spend your energy on things that are more important and even fun, you know? Like what, though? I don't know. Camping? Drawing? Camping? I hate not being able to use my phone with no connection to the internet. Yeah, I guess. Me too. And drawing? Are you for real? You know what my drawing skills are like. Well then, see? That's why you should maybe take it up as a hobby and start learning how to draw better. OMG, you're crazy, Michelle. Okay, fine, but you know what I mean. Just cut the whole making him jealous thing out. No. Now that we're talking about it, it just makes me want to see him get jealous that much more. What can I do to make him really jealous? Like, really, really jealous. Do you have any good ideas? You're asking the wrong person, Audrey. You know me. All right, well, if you think of something, let me know. All right, sure. Hey, I need to answer the door. I think I have a delivery from my parents. Okay, sure. I'll speak to you later, okay? Okay. Remember to take it easy on Steve. We'll see about that. Okay, TTYL. Oh, dear. Hey, you. Check this out. I'm with this guy who chatted me up at the Bears and we're in a hotel right now. We just had a pretty fun time and he's sleeping next to me. Isn't he so handsome? Are you jealous, babe? He was amazing in bed, by the way. I don't know if I should be telling you this, but I wish you could learn his techniques. I mean, the way he used his tongue and fingers, oh, it was the best! I've never felt that kind of sensation flowing all over my body before. You know what I mean? Do you want to practice this when I get home later? Hello? Steve? I know you've read my messages. I can see that you've read them. Hello? Babe, it was just for fun, okay? I'm not being serious here. I just wanted to make you jealous again. Hello? Audrey, is this you? What is all this? Care to explain what's going on here? Audrey, you answer me right now! Mom? Oh, shoot, Mom! Who is that gentleman in that photo? That doesn't look like Steve. Who is it? You're not doing what I think you're doing, Audrey. Are you? Audrey Tillsdale! Answer me, young woman! Mom, okay, wait. Hang on, okay? Mom, I didn't think I was sending those messages to you. That wasn't meant to be for you. Well, of course! But you owe me a detailed explanation since they were sent to me. Who is that man? What are you doing with him in a hotel? Why are you cheating on him? Oh, Audrey. Why? No. Mom, I'm not. You have to forget about those messages. There's a whole misunderstanding here, okay? Just forget it. You mean you were really going to send that to Steve? Well, isn't it a good thing that you sent it to your mother instead? What is going on with you, Audrey? Or are you actually going to send your husband a photo of another guy laying in bed with you? Have you gone crazy? Audrey, I raised you better than this. No, Mom! It's really not what it looks like! I'm not cheating on him! That's Mark, who I used to go to high school with! I just asked him to do me a favor and take a photo so it looks like we were sleeping together. But we weren't. Why on earth would you want to do something like that? Well, Mom... OMG. I can't believe I'm going to have to explain this to you. Well, you'd better. Steve's just kind of off with me lately, you know? What do you mean by that? He used to get jealous of me so much when I hung out with other guys. And he doesn't get that jealous anymore. So I just wanted to make him a bit jealous. You know, like he used to before. OMG, Audrey! What kind of games are you playing? This is marriage you're dealing with. You've married a wonderful man like Steve, and you don't come across a good man like that so easily. Are you trying to jeopardize your marriage just because you want him to get jealous? What is the matter with you? You're 30 for crying out loud. Start acting like one, and stop acting like a teenager. Yes, okay. I can't believe you spent the night with a man other than your husband. Unbelievable! This is humiliating. Your father better not find out about this. Mom, then please don't tell him about it, okay? Well, then explain to me how you ended up in a hotel with that man. I told you it wasn't real. We just faked it. And do you expect me to believe that? I'm not stupid, you know. Mom, you have to believe me. I never went to the hotel, okay? It's just a photo. Trust me. Absolutely not. You should be ashamed of yourself, Audrey Tisdale. Mom, I swear on my life that this isn't real. You're not listening to me. It's not real. Steve would believe me, so why can't you? Because I'm your mother and I know when my daughter is lying to me. Mom, OMG. It's not real. Well, he's too gullible and I won't have you treat him that way anymore. You can't keep taking advantage of him just because of how nice he is. You do realize that you won't be able to have a say if he files for a divorce. You do understand that, right? You do understand, Audrey! What? Who brought up a divorce? I never did. So why are you, Mom? You're crazy and you need to calm down and read what I wrote. This is shameful. I'm disappointed in you. Don't go telling him things that I wouldn't, Mom. Okay? Mom! You shut up and let me handle this. Handle what? There's nothing to handle here. Oh, God, what am I going to tell him? I'm so embarrassed. He's such a lovely young man who deserves a better wife than my stupid daughter. Mom! Don't you dare do or say anything that'll ruin my marriage. Mom, are you listening? Okay, I've changed my mind. Your father has to know about this. We can't brush this under the rug. Mom, no! He doesn't need to know. Stop making this situation more than what it has to be. You're just blowing it out of proportion. Leave Dad out of it. Listen, if Steve asks for a divorce, you have no right to refuse, and I hope you're well aware of that. Mom, this is between Steve and me. All I did was send you some messages that were meant to be for him. Not you. It was an accident. Mom, you need to understand the fact that this is not happening in real life. It is fictional. Mom. Mom! Oh, you frickin'... Mom! Hey, Steve, baby. A quick question. Has Mom been in touch? In fact, if she does try to call you or tell you anything, don't believe her. Just don't believe a word she says, okay? She literally doesn't understand anything here. She has no idea what's going on.
Hey, actually, I just got done speaking to her on the phone. And I saw that photo too.
Okay, and did she tell you why I had the photo? You do realize that that wasn't real, right? I was just trying to make you jealous. You know how I like it when you get jealous over me sometimes, right? It's just one of those things I decided to stupidly do. I'm sorry. You have to believe me. And I won't do it again.
Right. Audrey, I'm gonna be really honest with you here.
Wait, no, don't say it. First, tell me that you know that that photo isn't true. You believe me, right?
Audrey, to be honest, I'm real sick of this.
Huh? What do you mean?
You always do this to me. I mean, since we began dating, it's always one guy or another. Whether it was your gay friend or straight guy friend. I'm sick of trying to figure out whether you're just playing with me or not. I honestly thought this whole thing would stop when we got married. But it doesn't look like it, huh?
Wait, okay. You're not trying to break up with me here, are you?
I am so over it, though.
So what? Okay, I won't do it again. Okay? It stops right here. I've learned my lesson, okay?
Audrey, I want a divorce.
What? You can't be serious, Steve. Steve!
I've signed the papers. Just sign them and send them off, okay?
No, Steve! I told you I won't do this ever again. This won't happen. That was the last time. I swear on my life. I don't want a divorce over this. Come on. Babe, don't you love me anymore?
Not really. Sorry.
Are you really being serious?
Yes, Audrey, let's just call this quits.
But I won't do it again. I was so stupid. What was I thinking, right?
You sound like the boy who cried wolf now, and it's embarrassing. I can't trust you anymore. I just don't.
You don't mean that, do you?
I'll pack up my things and leave by the end of the week.
No, no, no! Don't! I'm not going to let that happen. We have to talk about this, babe. I'm telling you, this is a huge mistake and you're going to regret it. Steve! Steve, come back! Steve!
After this conversation, Audrey kept sending more messages and left voice calls, all saying the same thing, just with different words. I got sick of it and I just blocked her on my phone. I packed my things, or whatever I could, and found a random hotel to stay until I could figure out where to go next. All I know is that I'm done with Audrey's cry for attention and ploys to make me jealous all the time. I want a peaceful, happy marriage where we can both trust each other and rely on each other and start building a family together. And I wasn't getting that with Audrey. Not with her and her teenaged ways and immature way of thinking. I know what I want now, and a divorce will be a good place to start for me to reach my future goals. So I don't care how much she begs, I'm not taking her back. Thanks to her mom, I can start over, and I'm glad that I had a normal, genuine mother-in-law for as long as it lasted. Audrey refused to sign the divorce papers for the first few weeks, but I think her parents put some sense into her, and she finally signed them and sent them off. Now that I've broken up with her, or separated from her, I've also realized how I probably didn't truly love her. I was probably more caught up in the games that she played, and never really saw her or this relationship objectively enough. But I feel like I've snapped out of it now, and all I can think of is where to go next. I actually feel free and exhilarated. And I'm actually excited to see where life will take me next, and it only just begun. So, wish me luck, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Hey, Christina. It's me, Brittany. Answer me. I think I really misjudged you. I never would have thought you would have turned out to be this type of person. Especially toward your own sister-in-law. I absolutely hate the fact that you're looking down on me by playing coy. I won't have it.
Oh, hey, Brittany. I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. Can we start over? What's going on? What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Is everything okay at least? I can't really think of anything I did that could have rubbed you the wrong way recently. What did I do to you?
Oh, stop playing dumb. You know exactly what you did. We have plans to take a break from all the craziness going on in our lives and take a trip abroad. We were even talking about going to start living together too. Remember?
Right. Yeah, that's the plan. So, what about it? I still don't understand what I did or why you're so upset with me right now.
What do you mean, what about it? Gosh, how dense can you be? Don't you think lying to your family would be a problem? Don't you think it would embarrass them or something if they weren't in the know of what your future plans are?
You're losing me here, Brittany. I am trying to follow, but what do they have to do with anything?
This is all because I moved away from you and my brother after you two got married. I moved away from there as soon as I was able to. But then we got jobs together and planned on moving abroad so we can all live together again. But no matter how you think about it, don't you think it's a bit strange? I mean, come on. Your in-laws are super rich and have an insanely huge house. And I was the one who had to move out? But I bet that was your goal, to coax that kind of lifestyle from your in-laws. The best way to do that is by living together with them.
Whoa, slow down a second, Brittany. You're all over the place right now. That isn't my plan at all. What are you talking about? There's no way I would do that to them. I wouldn't just use them for their money and status for my own personal gain.
Oh, grow up. Stop lying. I can't stand your pretend holier-than-thou attitude. I already heard from my brother. He was on board with continuing to live there with you while I moved out. But as soon as you show up, his job assigned him to move and work somewhere else entirely. He told me now you're the only one living there. My dear sweet sister-in-law. He's making it sound like you've been helping yourself to his parents' money this whole time. It wouldn't surprise me if he is doing the same thing, to be honest. I bet he's used to taking our parents' money anyway, too. He's been with them all his life.
What? Did Marshall say that to you? There's no way that's true. He really said I use his parents' money without them knowing?
Well, that isn't what he said exactly, but he did make a comment about that having money is what gives him his carefree attitude about life. So obviously that's what he meant.
What? Are you serious, Brittany?
Of course! So not only are you stealing their money, but you completely just hijacked their house by moving in there like that. You're the worst. You're a fraud. What you're doing can also be considered fraud. Stop doing whatever you want all the time. Don't you know there are consequences for your actions? You should be kicked out of there immediately, you fraud. In fact, I'll be living there from now on. I have to look out for my mother, especially when it comes to frauds like you pretending to be the innocent daughter-in-law.
What? You're really moving back here with your mother, your brother, and me?
That's right. I am finishing work up pretty soon, and then I plan on coming over immediately. I have business where you guys are living now anyway, so it'll be easy. Don't worry, I already told my brother about me moving in and everything. Right after I finish up my work here, I'm returning home and we will all live together there. Your husband already agreed to it and said it's fine. This way I can keep my eye on you. It'll be much better if we are all together. It definitely beats having to rely on a fraud like you.
Well, now that I think about it, there are quite a lot of things around here that can use some help from a man. Are you sure it's a good idea if you move in here?
Are you kidding me? It'll be worth it. I know you're after the gorgeous house and all the money, but you're going to have to stop relying on that from now on. You better, or I'll have to throw you out. By force if I have to. The house and everything in it will be passed down to my brother Marshall one day anyway. You're just trying to steal it all away from him and me. If you have a problem with that, you may as well get your bags packed now and get out. You have no right to go against anything I'm saying to you right now either. It's final.
You completely blindsided me, Brittany. I don't even know what to say right now. Where do I even begin? But fine. You can have what you want. I'll be the one to leave. I do have to pack and get some arrangements in order. So you'll have to give me a little bit of time.
You came to your senses a lot faster than I expected. That's a good thing. For you, especially. It would have been really annoying for me if you just whined and complained over all of this. I'll tell you what. For being such a good sport over this, fine. I'll give you some time to pack your things together. Oh, but don't you dare accidentally pack any of my family's valuable items while you're at it. Thief. You have 5 days at the most to get all of your affairs in order and get out. I want you gone by the time I get back there. I don't want to have to so much as see your face.
Don't worry. 5 days will be plenty of time to pack and do everything I need to. Thank you. Well, I guess I'll leave everything here to you. Like I said before, there is a lot around here that could probably use a few men who are used to working manual labor, but I'm sure you'll do your best.
What are you babbling on about now? Are you just trying to get the last word in or something? Just shut up and pack. You're wasting valuable time. You only have 5 days, remember? So hurry it along and just get out already.
No, I wasn't trying to do anything like that. But you're right. Understood. I'll pack right away. Take care, Brittany.
Hey, Christina! Answer me! It's Brittany.
Oh, looks like you returned home safely. Welcome back. I bet the weather is a little different from where you were just working. It's a bit cold here, don't you think?
Oh, cut the crap! What is this? What's going on here? Your parents' house. It's a mess! A mess doesn't even begin to describe it. What happened here? Were we robbed or something? It looks like a burglar broke in here. Not only that, but my parents don't look right. They have a weird expression on their face since I got here. The worst part may be that smell. Gosh, what the hell is that? What is going on here?
Oh, now, just calm down, Brittany. Before I left, I did the laundry and tried to clean up as best as I could. But sounds like after that, a lot of things happened and it got really dirty over there again. There wasn't anything I could do for that smell, especially with only 5 days to pack and move out. The house practically just absorbed that smell at this point.
What in the world? What do you mean, Christina? What happened here while I've been away?
Trust me, I understand what you're feeling. If anyone understands what's going through your mind right now, it's me. The gap between what you imagined and what's your new reality is quite large, isn't it? Everyone thinks that the older generation is supposed to look after and take care of the younger generation. But that clearly doesn't appear to be the case. At least, not in this situation. There are going to be quite a few things you won't be able to get used to right away, but it's okay. The caretaker will be able to fill you in on everything you need to know. If there's something you're confused about, just consult with them.
Caretaker? What are you talking about? Just hold on a second. What are you saying right now? Look after? Care manager? Why are you talking about these things?
What? I mean, isn't it obvious? Your parents clearly need a caretaker or two. You've seen them, right?
What? My parents are in such bad shape they need someone to take care of them like a caregiver? Full time?
What? Oh my goodness. You really didn't know that? About 6 months ago, your dad broke his hip. Just going out is so difficult for him to do anymore. That was just the start, unfortunately. Shortly after, he very quickly started getting dementia. Because of that, he can sometimes become pretty violent and lash out. It doesn't matter who we hire. He acts the same way. We had no choice but to have the caregiver live here so they can assist around the clock if needed. It's a good thing, too. Because of his sudden violent outbursts, I've escaped with only bruises thanks to the caregivers being here. Oh, be careful. He's been known to throw his cane at people and try to whack them with it, too.
You're lying. This has to be some kind of sick joke you set up for me.
No, Brittany. I would never lie about something as serious as this. I'm sorry, but your mom is sick, too. She's not as bad as your dad, but she is also beginning to experience dementia, too. But physically, she is still doing just fine. So we haven't had to bring her to a hospital or any sort of institution yet. But she can sometimes get a little scary. Sometimes in the middle of the night, she'll just go outside and randomly start screaming at the top of her lungs. About 5 days ago, you were trying to get on my case about spending your parents' money however I wanted. You accused me of stealing. But this is the truth. We tried to keep things quiet to not worry anyone, but several thousands of dollars went toward their medicines and treatments as well as the caregivers. I even took out a couple loans in my own name. I wanted to do anything I could to help them. They are my in-laws, after all. That's why when we have visitors or anything happening around here at all, it's only natural I take care of things. There's no way I can leave it to Mom or Dad in the state they are in.
Whoa, hold on. I need to stop you right there, Christina. Wait just a second. None of this is real. It can't be. I'm convinced you're only messing with me. That's it. This is just some sick game you're playing. Come on. Broken bones? Dementia? I haven't heard about any of this. Not once. And they are my parents.
What? That can't be. Marshall sent you a bunch of messages about all of these things. He messaged you when we had to bring your father to the hospital. Also when he broke his hip and about the caregiver. Really, every little thing that's been going on, he has been messaging you to keep you in the loop. Ah, there's the answer to the entire misunderstanding from last week. I didn't move into my in-laws' house in hopes to take it over and steal it from them, Brittany. After your father became so far gone and needed a caregiver, your mom asked me to move in and help out if I could. But you assumed I was some sort of swindler and was trying to fraud your parents out of their home and life savings.
No, this is impossible. It has to be a lie. Please let this whole thing be one huge lie. I haven't heard a single thing about any of this. No one has told me anything.
That's not true. I know I've reached out to you many times telling you about this. I know for a fact Marshall has as well. Every time something new would happen, he would send you a message about it. He told you he is overseas for work right now and asked you to take care of your parents in his absence. That's what he said to you.
No way. That has to be a lie.
We just assumed you were too torn up about the news to respond back. Marshall assumed it would be too hard for brother and sister to talk about their parents like that. At least, that's what he told me he expected was the reason why you never responded to him. You never seem to like to talk about bad situations or conditions. Marshall is like that quite often, too. After a while, it became too difficult for him to deal with it as well. Once your mother started getting sick, he got a job overseas and basically ran away from the situation. I would ask him about a caregiver and tell him about how your parents were doing on a daily basis. But no matter what I told him, he would just respond in a lazy way, as if he couldn't be bothered to hear any more about it. He even knew about the fact that your parents really didn't have any money themselves at this point. To be honest, all they have is barely enough to cover their expenses for the month.
What? Are you kidding me? My parents don't have any money anymore? Seriously? Hold on, what do you mean? How can they not have any money? This doesn't make sense. My family is wealthy. Not only that, but they are of high status and well-respected in the community. You've seen the house. Hell, you lived in it for a while. You know how beautiful and grand it was. I get it. There is only one way to explain this. You've been helping yourself to all their money, haven't you? I knew it.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but I guess I'll tell you again. I never once helped myself to their money. It never happened. I keep telling you it's not me. The ones who have been using it are your parents. They need to use it so they can have their caretaker do everything necessary for them. It's their way of life now, so it really can't be helped. After your mom's dementia started getting worse, she would just spend more and more money without giving it a second thought. I guess she forgets what she does sometimes because of her illness. But she's bought some pretty expensive things. I'm not sure if they are the real deal or not, but she's been buying some beautiful-looking jewelry and bags recently, too. Not only that, but she was tricked by some recorporation company I've never heard of before. They tricked her into putting down a ton of money in advance for some services they pretended to offer. But they broke the contract, and your mom just hightailed it out of there before they could swindle her out of any more of her savings. And then there is your dad. You know he has some mysterious tax on the land he owns? Turns out he owns some random land in the middle of the mountains that aren't even livable. The tax on that land is incredible. I don't think your dad was aware of this at all either. But no matter how many times I tell him to sell it or just get rid of it, he just tells me to pipe down and mind my own business. So sorry. But as you can see, the people spending your parents' money certainly isn't me. They are doing it themselves. Are you even aware I paid about $6,000 a month or more out of my own pocket living there?
What in the world? $6,000 a month? That's crazy! You're lying, right? Come on, there is no way you're paying that much. It has to be a joke. Where in the world are you coming up with that kind of money? That's over $70,000 a year. That's practically an entire salary for a lot of people. Aren't you just a stay-at-home wife? There's no way someone like you can be able to pay anywhere near that amount of money.
I stay home, yes. But I am not just a housewife. I am a graphic designer. I work in my own office at home. Also, I used to be really into stocks when I was younger, so I traded a lot. I also dabbled a little bit in asset management as well. My husband told me I shouldn't say anything because he was worried it would come off as bragging. So I kept it to myself. But if we are being honest now, I make more than your brother now.
What? You actually make more than my brother? That's impossible to believe. I don't know what to say. What do I do in this situation? My parents have no money. They need constant care and attention around the clock. With each passing month, we are just going to continue losing money until we have absolutely none left?
Well, yeah, I guess so. It seems that's the way things are going. I guess I should say sorry. But I assumed you knew all of this. The fact that you are so surprised is a shock to me. Your parents ended up spending a ton of their money just keeping and maintaining their luxurious house. They may have had the celebrity life for a while, living like kings and queens. But this is the harsh reality of your situation now. All I can say now is do your best. Good luck.
That's impossible! There is no way I can live my life here. It's impossible, I tell you. I have to look after both of my ill parents and take care of everything around the house at all hours of the day. Please come back. Please, I am begging you. I can't do this alone. There's no way.
Oh, no. Speaking of impossible, me coming back is also impossible. I am absolutely not going back there. I am no longer anything to do with your family. I've decided I'm divorcing your brother.
What? You're divorcing him? Come on, please reconsider.
Are you kidding? Not only did I have to put up with all of this while he was away at work, but he is nothing but a cheater. It was a blessing in disguise I wasn't stuck going overseas with him on business. He said it quite a few times that his life would be better if he can have multiple wives. I don't have any time for someone like that, especially at my age. All he did was expect me to be a nurse for his parents and take care of them while he ran around with several women in another country. If you think I would come back and go through that awful cycle of life, you're out of your mind.
What? Are you joking? My brother did and said those things? He actually cheated. You can't be serious. My brother is so innocent. But wait, how do you know about all of this? How do you even know for sure that he cheated on you?
Of course I knew. I would wonder to myself all the time about why he wouldn't just simply ask for a divorce. Even now I can't stop myself from wondering that same question. But I have no choice but to just stop those thoughts. There isn't any rhyme or reason to anything he does. He would come home once in a while and abuse your parents' nurse for no reason at all. So not only do I have to pay $6,000 a month just to keep up with this place, but he's also an abuser and a cheater. He isn't the man I thought he was. How could you expect anyone to put up with that? You don't know how many times I thought about just running away in the middle of the night. But I kept thinking, what would happen to your parents if I just disappeared one day? If I leave, there really won't be anyone who can manage this family. I don't know. I guess I just had an overwhelming feeling of guilt and felt responsible for everything over there. I felt staying was the decent thing to do. So the months just went on while I aimlessly helped take care of your parents, work, and pay all the bills. I felt like my life was taken away from me. My husband wasn't doing anything for his own parents. I was just left stuck. I'm not sure if I'm explaining things right, but you get the picture. I'm sure you get the idea.
What? Well, yeah, I guess I understand. Especially when you put it that way.
It wasn't until you screamed at me to move out of that house. It was like a sudden revelation for me. My eyes were finally open wide to the situation I was in. I actually felt relief for the first time since I can remember. Someone other than me will finally be here and take over my job in running things. I can finally leave the house. I can finally divorce my husband. I finally felt like I can do all of these things without being looked at as a cold, heartless woman, especially by your parents. It was as if I was finally given permission to leave that hellhole. I have to tell you, it was the best I felt in a long time. What a load off. As funny as it may sound, I can't help but look at you as my savior right now. I should be thanking you. Thank you so much. Seriously. Finally, after all this time, I can finally have my own life again. I can finally return to the life I loved and missed so much.
Hey, wait a second! That wasn't my plan at all! That wasn't the idea! Hold on, please.
Oh, it wasn't? Weren't you the one who said you're going to move back into the house and manage everything? You accused me of some awful things like stealing all of their money and demanded I leave. That's exactly what you said. Isn't that right? You can't deny it now. You didn't want to listen to anything I said and we're going to take care of everything. Don't worry, I took a screenshot of our conversation just in case you decided to forget our chat from that day. I figured you would try to pull something like that, so I made sure to save it. Also, it makes me feel good when I read through it again. It was the moment I regained my freedom.
No, you're wrong. Come on, I didn't actually think you were conning my parents out of their life savings. You read into it too much. Really. Cut me a little bit of slack here. I had no idea what was going on around here.
Yeah, sure. I am over the moon. There is finally someone else over there to help take care of everything. Again, thank you so much. I have to be honest, I really never thought this day would come. Well, I guess that about wraps it up. Thanks again for taking care of everything. Now it's time to get through the pile of things I need to in order to get my divorce finalized.
No! Please don't leave me here alone! Please! I am on my knees begging for you to come back. Things will be different! I promise! When I told you I was wrapping up things at work and was going to come here as soon as I was done, that was a lie! The truth is, I was actually fired and had no choice but to come back home. I am really stuck now. I'm sorry, okay? I deeply apologize for everything. Please, you have to be able to find it in your heart and forgive me. Please! I am sorry!
After that, my sister-in-law, well, ex-sister-in-law, wouldn't stop flooding me with text message after text message. I had no choice but to just shut my phone off to avoid talking to her. It wasn't long until she tried fleeing from her parents' home. But without a job and any sort of steady income, she quickly fell into poverty. She brought it upon herself, really. She was relying on her parents' money for her entire life, practically. She tried looking for another house, but as expected, without any money or job prospects, her efforts fell flat. She cried and cried when she had no choice but to return back to her parents' house. She finally found a very low-paying job. She is trying to restart her own life. That can be harder than a life with a cheating husband and abusive parents. But working a grueling, low-paying job and then coming home to parents who need her help constantly. Her life is a real car fire right now. I can speak from experience. The moment she gets home from her tough job, she will immediately be met with screaming parents and a dirty house that needs her help. She'll need to deal with the garbage scattered all around the house as well as cook and bath her parents. Wouldn't surprise me if the police get called there a couple times a week, too. I happened to see a recent picture of her one day. Life must really be getting to her. To be honest, she looked like she was a zombie. She had no spark in her eye at all. Like I said, I can relate. She is going through exactly what I had to for such a long time. But not anymore. My divorce was finalized and my ex has to pay me an enormous amount every month. Now I live a beautiful life with a friend of mine and our 3 pets, 2 cats and a dog. I finally feel free, and this is just the beginning. The sky is the limit for me now, and there is no way but up. I finally get to spend my life the way I want to and on my terms doing whatever it is that makes me happy. I am finally looking forward to my future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!
Hi, is this Polly's number? I'm Camille. Nice to meet you here. Hope it's not too early to text.
Hi, yeah, this is she. Sorry, I don't think I know a Camille. I don't think we've met before. And can I ask, how did you get my number?
No, we've never met. So you're right about that. My name is Camille, and I'm your husband's ex-wife.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, we used to be married. He's my ex-husband from my first marriage. As in, my previous marriage.
Wow. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm a bit surprised here. I didn't know that he had an ex-wife.
Well, sure. It's not exactly something that people can be proud of and say it out aloud, I suppose. But the truth is that I am his previous wife.
Okay, and so say that's true. What does an ex-wife want with me?
Well, judging from your response to my messages, can I take it that you don't know anything else related to me and him?
Wow, this is so sudden. No, I guess not. What else do I need to know here? What is it?
I think it's starting to sink into you now, isn't it? Is it making sense now?
Sorry, Camille. I'm really confused here. I truly am. Just genuinely confused, and I need an explanation. What's going on here?
Oh, honey, you poor thing. I think you were just being used.
What? Being used?
He was just using you ever since me and him got divorced. He was just trying to fill the emptiness, the loneliness he's felt ever since I left him. It's okay, though. I can take him back now.
Take him back? OMG, this is so convoluted. Why would he be using me? Why would you be getting back together with my husband? I thought you said you guys divorced.
That's right. The thing is, when we divorced, well, let's put it this way. He never wanted it at the time. It was me who insisted on it, who pushed for him to sign the papers and agree to the settlements. I just made him sign those divorce papers even when he never wanted to divorce me. You can imagine being in his shoes, right? He basically got dumped by someone who he was still in love with. So I guess he felt lonely and sad and he tried to fill that void with another woman. And that happened to be you, Polly. Polly, that's such an adorable name, by the way. Real cute.
Right. Thanks?
And look at this. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had gone and found a girlfriend. But he went and got married again. To you! Even though deep down he misses me. You know?
No, I don't think so. My husband loves me and he always has.
Well, this makes sense. In the meantime, you've fallen in love with him. Who wouldn't? He's a wonderful man, isn't he?
Then why did you divorce him to begin with?
Polly, sorry, but that's a private matter, if you don't mind. Anyway, Polly, I think you're going to have to accept that you're about to be a divorcee.
A divorcee? Me? No. I think there's a huge mistake or some kind of huge misunderstanding here.
I'm sorry. I really am. I know that this is a hard pill for you to swallow, but this is it. This is happening, Polly. To you, to him, and to me.
I honestly think you've got the wrong person here.
Really? Am I not speaking to Polly then?
No, that's me, but I just don't get it. I need to speak to my husband about this. Him and I need to sit down and talk.
Well, I'll tell you what. Seeing as we're here now, why don't I tell you more about us? I wasn't going to, and I didn't think I'd have to explain all of this to you. But it seems like this is going to need more convincing than I thought.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, please explain. I need to know exactly what's going on here.
Sure. Well, where do I begin? Let me gather my thoughts for a minute here. Okay, well, we had a great relationship until I started contemplating on a divorce, right?
Right.
And when we had both agreed to it, it wasn't bitter or anything at all. I mean, this was 7 years ago, so a significant amount of time has passed, and most of my memories with him are nothing but sweet, really. But since there were no hard feelings, we made a promise to get back together one day. And we promised to meet up again in 7 years. Sweet, right?
Right.
I know I told you that my reasons for wanting the divorce were personal, but I guess I can tell you now. You know, we just really needed to grow, Polly. We needed to spend some time apart and become more independent before we got back into a relationship again with each other. We were young and stupid. You know how they say that, right? This might be hard to understand, but we really were young back then. I think we got married too young. And so I insisted that we break up, get a divorce, experience our own lives separately, and grow to be a bit more mature. And then in a few years, we were going to get back together as better individuals. Do you see what I'm saying here? Am I making sense to you?
Yeah, I suppose you are.
Good. So that's basically the gist of it. And it's been 7 years since the divorce. So I'm here today to get back with him. Are you following me so far, Polly?
Right. Kind of.
Well, what don't you get?
I mean, why didn't you just go straight to him then? Why did you have to go through me? I mean, not that things would have been better or anything. But look, I'm his wife. He's never told me any of this before. It's baffling. All of this is baffling.
Yes, you have a point. Well, I just needed to take down the pawns and bishops and the other chess pieces before I got to the queen. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right. I get the chess analogy. I think I just need to talk to him myself and see if this is true. I don't know why I should believe you. You claim to be his ex-wife, but where's the proof? How can I tell that you're not some weird, creepy stalker?
I see. That's fair play. I don't know how else to prove this to you. And you know what? I would meet you in person, too. I would talk to you, woman to woman, and tell you things about him that you might also know, just to prove how much I know him. I would share photos of me and him together and all of that, too. But you know what else I could use as proof that would top all of this and anything I've told you?
What's that?
My belly.
What?
I'm pregnant.
No! I don't believe that. That would mean that you slept with him recently, and I know that's not true. He wouldn't do that to me. He's been coming home to me every single night.
Well, here's the thing. What you don't know is how we actually met up the other day at a coffee shop. I asked him out and I met up with him after work.
No way.
And I guess the chemistry and the spark was still there. It felt like it was just like yesterday, I tell you. He's still the same handsome, caring man I once married. So, long story short, we caught up on good times over coffee and one thing led to another. We couldn't stop. So we just booked one of the rooms in a hotel nearby to continue to catch up on good times over a few drinks. And I'm sure I don't need to spell out what happened after that.
No, that's bogus. Are you telling me that you slept with him then?
That's right.
You're a liar. I still don't believe you. When? Tell me when you saw him.
About 5 months ago. And I found out that I was pregnant around a month after that. Do you believe me now?
5 months ago? No, that can't be right.
Well, it is, honey. The earlier you accept this reality, the better it is for you, dear.
No, my husband would never lie to me about this.
But lying to you and hiding something from you are two different things. Don't you think?
He would never hide anything from me. We were honest with each other from the start of our relationship, and we still are. Had it been true, this would have come up in our conversations years ago. I trust him, and I definitely don't trust you.
There's really no getting through to you, is there? Look, why don't you talk to him and figure this out on your end then, okay? I've done my part here. I don't know what else to tell you. If our baby doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
Stop saying that it's his baby until you can prove it.
Gosh, all right. All I want is to get remarried to him before my belly gets bigger. I need help around the apartment as it is already, and I'm going to need more help soon enough. I'm telling you, a divorce is the best option for everyone here. Even for this cute little bun in the oven I have right here.
Fine, I'll talk to him about it. Until then, I'm taking all of this with a grain of salt.
Sure. As you please, Polly. Whatever you want.
Hey, Dan? Are you on your lunch break now? I need to ask you something real quick.
Hey, yeah, go on. What's up?
So, I'm just going to ask you directly here. No beating around the bush.
Sure. What is it?
Were you married before me?
Huh?
As in, do you have an ex-wife? Were you married before you met me and got married to me?
What? Where the hell is all of this coming from, Pauls?
Just answer me, Dan. Were you or were you not?
No, of course not. I would have told you if I were.
Okay, I thought as much. And can I believe you?
Oh my god, did you even need to ask me that? Of course you can. Where the hell did you get that kind of idea from anyway?
Well, do you know a woman called Camille?
Camille? No, I don't think so.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I don't think I know a Camille at all. Honest, I swear.
She's claiming that she's your ex-wife and that she slept with you about 5 months ago. And now she's pregnant.
What? Pregnant? What, you mean with me, or what?
Yeah, with you. She's saying that she's carrying your baby inside her belly.
Oh my god, what the heck? Whoever she is, that woman is crazy. Pauls, that is crazy. That's a goddamn lie and she knows it.
And she texted me to tell me to get a divorce.
Divorced? She wants you and me to get a divorce?
Exactly.
What the heck? Is that some kind of prank? Maybe someone's just messing around with you here.
Well, she knew my name.
Yeah, that's weird. But anyway, this is crazy, but sadly, I don't have an ex-wife. I've never been married before you. And if I had something important to tell you like that, like I said, I would have told you while we were dating. There are no secrets between us, remember?
Right, I know. I believe you. I just needed to make sure, just in case, you know? I mean, this is a pretty crazy situation, and she's making really terrible claims, right?
Yeah, that's my answer, and I hope that clears things up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it didn't make sense to me when she said she saw you 5 months ago. That was when, you were at the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been about 5 months ago from now. See, it doesn't add up. What she's saying is nuts.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it? I agree.
So, what happens to this woman and this situation now?
Yeah, that's the bigger question, right? Neither of us know who she is, but she seems to know who we are. She's the only one who claims she's in some kind of relationship with you, and she knows my name and number. Who gave her my name and number? Seriously, what the hell is going on, and what the hell do we do?
Right, I have no clue at this point. Could be a scammer, maybe?
Could be.
Or someone you knew from school or college? Maybe even a relative? Someone you fell out with, had a grudge on you?
I have no idea. I don't know anyone who would want to do this to me.
Well, I'm running out of ideas too here.
Okay, let me dig around and see if I can find anything useful.
Yeah, good idea. Let's get down to some good old detective work. Let me see if I can help you out too here.
Yeah, that'll be great. Let's see if anyone we know knows a Camille.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe something went on during the time after we got married to when we were moving around, from New Jersey to Washington.
Yeah, I guess that's a possibility too. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. But listen, for now, if that woman Camille texts you again, don't reply to her, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Don't feed into her tricks. Just ignore them for the time being, and we'll handle it together when I'm back home.
Yeah, okay, I won't. And if anything happens, like if she texts me or calls me, you'll be the first to know.
Good. Okay, well, I'd better get to work soon.
Okay, thanks, babe. Have a good day. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, Dan! Babe! Are you done with work now? Are you free to chat?
Hey, hang on, I still have a few things to do here. Give me like 30 minutes. Is it urgent? Can you text whatever it is to me instead?
Okay, yeah, sure. So, I found out more about that woman, Camille.
Oh, sweet. What did you find out?
Okay, so I got in touch with my aunt, and seriously, she's such a genius when it comes to solving mysteries.
What do you mean?
This was a total misunderstanding on Camille's end. Just like we thought.
Well, sure, we'd figured that much out, right?
Right, so basically, she thought that you were my ex-BF, Nathan.
Nathan? You mean that Nathan? That tall dude with the beard and the one who always wears that Metallica tee?
Yeah, wow, well remembered. But yeah, my aunt figured out somehow that she thinks Nathan is my husband and not you.
Wait, but why him? I don't get it.
I know. Look, this is going to take too long to explain over text.
Okay, yeah, let me get my work here over and done with, and I'll be heading home soon.
Okay, me too. I'll be home soon, so see you then, okay?
Yeah, sure, we'll text you when I'm heading out of here.
Okies! Take care coming home.
Cool, yeah, you too.
Polly, hi, it's me again. Camille here. So, have you reconsidered that divorce we talked about before? Is there any way I can get you to expedite things over there? The more I think about it, the more I just want to get this out of the way ASAP, you see. You told me you were going to talk to him to figure things out, right? You haven't said anything to me ever since then. Can you tell me what's going on here? Hello? Polly, I know where you live, okay? You think I have your number, but I have your home address, too. Now, we don't want any kind of trouble here, do we? Are you going to keep ignoring me or what?
Hi, Camille. What a coincidence, actually. I was actually thinking of texting you now.
Good. So, what's the verdict? He wants to be with me, right? He no longer loves you. Am I right?
And the weird thing is that Dan has no idea who you are. He told me that he's never been married before me either.
What? Dan? Who's that?
And 5 months ago, when you said you'd slept with him, he was hospitalized at the time. I have proof if you want to see it. He has hospital records and medical records and whatnot. He was stuck there for almost 2 months, so there's no way that he could have seen you, let alone sleep with you. He physically wouldn't have been able to manage that.
Wait, hang on a second here first. You said Dan. I don't ever recall talking about a Dan here.
That's my husband's name.
No, that can't be.
Who are you talking about then? Would that be Nathan?
Yes, I'm talking about Nathan. Who the hell is Dan, and why did you bring him up when I don't know who he is?
Okay, well, let's be sure here. So it's Nathan who you've been talking about all this time. And that would be Nathan Furman?
Yes! See? That's him! I knew you were talking gibberish about not knowing him. You do!
Right. And I knew that this was what was going on. And it looks like you still don't get it, do you?
Get what?
You're totally misunderstood here.
Misunderstood what?
Listen, now this might floor you, so be prepared, okay? Nathan Furman, who you seem to think I'm married to, is my ex-boyfriend. We broke up a long time ago.
What?
He isn't my husband.
No! Hush! He's your husband. You guys dated for a few years after me and him divorced, and you guys got married.
Right. And that's what you've been saying, but you've got the wrong guy. Nathan and I did briefly go out. Maybe about 10 months or something.
And then what?
But when we spoke about marriage, we just couldn't seem to get on the same page about it. We had different ideas on it, different values. I wasn't ready for marriage yet, but he was almost desperate to get married. That might have something to do with what went on between you two. I don't know. But anyway, to cut a long story short, we broke up. I broke up with him. I haven't heard from him since.
No! That can't be true! I saw you with him at the bar the other night, down in Lexington Avenue. And he's married. I know for a fact he is.
Yeah, well, from what I know now, I asked around when I was looking into this entire situation. And apparently he is married. You're right. He's married to a woman who I've never met before. I don't know who she is, and I don't think you do either.
What? Well, who are you then?
I told you. I'm just his ex-girlfriend. I don't know how you got my number, but you've been barking up the wrong tree.
No! I thought I got your number at that bar. I saw him and you together, and I saw him drop his phone. So I picked that up while he went to the men's room, and I got your number like that. You were the last person he texted.
Well, I don't know if you read properly, but I blocked him a long time ago. Maybe he was texting me knowing that I wasn't going to reply? Or maybe he only found out recently that I blocked him? Look, I don't know why my number was the one you got, but honestly, you've got the wrong person.
OMG! This is such a waste of my time. Is that true? Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah. And by the way, at the bar where apparently you saw him at, his actual wife was supposedly there too. Apparently she saw you take his phone, but she decided to sit back and watch everything instead.
No. She was there? OMG. What did she look like? OMG, what was I thinking? No, but I still want Nathan back.
Well, he seems to be happily married now, so I wouldn't bother if I were you. And also, are you sure you're pregnant?
Of course I am!
Okay, if you say so. Because you know that Nathan never slept with you either, right? Him and his wife and I spoke, actually. From what he told me, he said he was done with you and didn't want anything to do with you. So based on that, it doesn't make sense to me that he would sleep with you. So either he's lying, Or you are.
Damn it. This is none of your business.
Oh, now it's none of my business, is it? You were the one who got me involved in the first place.
Stay out of it. I just want Nathan. Give me his wife's number. I need to talk to her then. I've wasted my time on you and I won't do this anymore. Go on. Give me her number.
Sorry, like you said. This has nothing to do with me, right?
No, but you have to give it to me. Nathan's blocked me and I can't get through to him at all. She's my only hope. Polly, please.
I don't even have her number, so I couldn't give it to you anyway. So I think we're done here. Are we done?
No, we're not. We still have unfinished business here. You can stay out of my personal life, but you can at least do me a favor and get me her number. If you saw her and Nathan, then that means you're still in touch with Nathan. Then that means you have his number. And if you have his number, you must be able to call him and get his wife's number. You owe me this.
Excuse me? I do not owe you a favor or anything. All you've done is wasted my time on your stupid drama.
Then watch your back, Polly. And you better watch your husband's back, too. Dan, was it? I'll steal him from you instead.
What?
That's right. I'll make sure he falls in love with me, just like all the other men I've had my way with.
I don't think so. He knows everything that's been going on here. He has zero interest in you. So good luck trying, Camille. Anyway, I'd be worried about other things if I were in your shoes right now.
What do you mean by that?
Well, clearly you're doing what a stalker would do. Looking through your ex-husband's phone, texting me and threatening me to get a divorce, lying about the baby and whatever else. You're going to be in real trouble soon. And don't you think I know it?
Excuse me?
Listen, I'm done here. Thanks for wasting my time, but my time is precious. I'm not going to waste any more of it on some useless petty drama. Bye now.
No, you come back here. You're not going anywhere until you give me her number. Give it to me, Polly. I know where you live. I can come down and get it myself, you know. Give her number to me, Polly.
So apparently, she really did turn up at the address she had. Only to find out she got the wrong address and I wasn't even living there. An elderly man opened the door for her, thinking she was a sales lady trying to promote a diet pill. So then she started weeping in front of his front porch. And this poor old man, he didn't know what else to do but let her inside. And his lovely wife made her a nice warm cup of coffee and she poured her heart out. It turns out that she's in an extreme amount of debt and didn't know who to turn to. And that was when she decided to get Nathan back, since he had apparently always loved her. Little did she know that Nathan was not in love with her at all and was happily married to another woman. So I guess now she has to figure out how to get out of her own mess, all by herself. She also has a restraining order, so that might not go well when she looks for a job. But oh well. At least my marriage isn't affected by this. It was annoying that I had to waste my time and energy on this drama. But in a sense, it was great because now I know for sure that there is 100% no secrets between my husband Dan and me. And that in itself was worth all of this silly drama. So, well, I guess I'm good here. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and we shall see you in the next one.